Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This great article comes to you guys from the Mobile Report. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So it looks like AT&T has turned around and they're also getting more aggressive and maybe in line with a similar promotion that Verizon offers. So AT&T will give you a free Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 for a broken trade-in. So it's kind of a any phone, any condition type of situation that Verizon is doing. That's what AT&T seems to have implemented. AT&T has just put up some crazy deals for both the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Z Fold 6. Right now, you can grab a free Galaxy Z Flip 6 when you trade in almost any other Samsung phone and activate a new line, or keep an existing line on an eligible plan. When we say that even any Galaxy device in the S or Z or Note series is any condition qualifies. So broken, whichever, you guys can trade that in, get a free Galaxy or Note or whichever you guys like, right? The C Flip or Z Fold, whichever. So this is aggressive, right? You can also get $1,100 off a Galaxy Z Fold 6, so you can pay a lot less on the bigger foldable if that's the one you want instead. The same terms apply for the Fold and the Flip. So to close out the video, I just want to throw this in. A lot of people were questioning this, but so the FCC okayed a 60-day unlocking policy. So the phone is locked for 60 days up on purchase, financing, right? It has to be financed because if it's paid in full, then it should be unlocked right at purchase. If you're going in there with $1,200 and you pay off the device right away, then it should be unlocked. There shouldn't be no carrier lock on it at that point in time. But regardless, right, they okayed it. 60 days after purchase, you can now get the device unlocked, or it should be automatically unlocked. Verizon has been doing this for years, and now people are questioning, well, are the carriers going to have to change their promotions and on financing? No. Why? The phone is still linked to you. Even if it's unlocked and you get another line, you still are responsible for the financing. It's on your social. If you leave the carrier, you take that device to another network, whatever your credit that has been applied, right? The rest of it comes due in full. You are still going to be responsible for that device. So nothing changes. The unlocking of the device just allows you to add another line or take it. You are going to be able to take it to another carrier, but then you're still going to be responsible for the payment of the phone. The only thing that the carriers had, with the locking of the device, right? They were able to lock it onto the network. So the carrier was able to keep people for the amount of time, for the 36 months or whatever, 24 months, depending. And then, you got to leave, because people had to stay on the network until those payments ran out and the device was paid off. Or if you wanted to pay the remainder off in full, you could have done that too. But for the most part, that was a security blanket for the carrier to know, like, okay, if we give him this credit, we can keep him on our network for 36 months because the device is locked. Now, that's no longer going to be the case. The devices are now going to be unlocked, so the carrier no longer has a way to keeping you for the amount of time, right? So now the 36 months financing really doesn't matter anymore. So the AT&Ts and Verizons, right, they might drop it back to 24 because it doesn't matter. The 36 months just helped make the device payment on a monthly level lower. It lowered the payment for a more expensive device. But now that it's going to be unlocked after 60 days, the carriers really only have a guarantee that you'll have to stay for 60 days. After that, the carriers can no longer guarantee that you stay any amount of time because the phone's unlocked. So either way it goes, right? You now have options to get a second line without having to pay the device off in full. You can finish your financing, and the carrier no longer has a way to keeping you locked onto the network for 36 months. The phones will be unlocked. It should be all phones. Any carrier, MVNO, cable player that does any dealings with any device will have to unlock phones. They will have to do it. Anyone that finances any phones that has any dealings with phones, they will need to be unlocked 60 days after financing on the purchase. So let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you think the carriers will find another way to keep people locked in. Let us know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.